Hello, thanks for checking out my video. I am going to show you how to make pleats using heat and bond. The first thing you want to do is grab your heat and bond, and you want to get a ruler with a straight edge, as well as scissors or what I have on the screen, and you're going to be cutting out strips. The reason you're cutting out strips is because you're going to be applying these strips to the border of your garment. Unless you plan to cover your entire back of your garment, you can just leave it as one straight sheet and then you can apply the heat that way. This is a 100% cotton piece of fabric I got from Joann. I also have a video of showing a whole mass using heat and bond, and you can catch that right here with this link. Now, this is where you want to actually have a mat like this that have these equal squares. Right now, I'm showing you what you need to do in order to make the pleats by using your fingers to grip the fabric, which my mat is a little bit sticky, so it's not being so cooperative, but you want to use your fingers, grab the fabric the same distance as those squares, and pinch the fabric up and immediately press down to form a crease. And this is the best method if you have a mat. If you don't have a mat, you can use a ruler to mark off every 2 inches and just pinch it upward, or you can use what they call the fork method, which is basically applying the fork, the sheet in between the very first prong of the fork and then folding it upwards, and just keep on doing it that way. Now I am taking some heat to make those creases very pronounced, because you want to make sure they do not unravel, and you don't want to keep going through the hole trying to redo it all over again while you are moving along in your process. Now, this totally depends upon the type of face mask you are trying to use with pleats. If you want to use a face mask with more than one sheet or layer of fabric, you will do all of them at the same time and then apply the heat and bond like I am doing here at the very base. Around the perimeter of this piece of fabric, because this is how you will be able to achieve the non-surgical mask kind of look. And then once you apply heat, not too long, because you will run the risk of overheating the heat and bond, and you won't be able to stick it to the opposite side. If you want to just use one piece of fabric, you know, there's so many ways to make a face mask. You can do what I'm doing here and just apply with a little bit of heat onto another piece of fabric, and then you would cut around the edges to get rid of all that excess fabric, and then attach your strings or ribbon or whatever else you're going to use to actually make the face mask going here. So right here, I'm just showing you how secure the heat and bond is with the actual pleats. I am pulling it from all angles and the pleats are not coming apart. Now, if you are a person that want your pleats to be attached, like if you were to have a sewing machine and you would actually sew on the very top, you can cut out smaller pieces of the heat and bond, put it in between the pleats, and then you can go right ahead and apply heat, and then, you know, take off the backing and apply more heat, and then they will not move. You can also use fabric glue, tacky glue, gorilla glue, hot glue. You can glue your life away just to keep the fabric from moving in the top part, if that's something you have to worry about. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video.